Hey Keith,
Hey, Sean.
how's it going?
It's going okay. Claire's trying to get into stuff. Hold on.
Cats, they're so mischievous. Oh, geez, I almost knocked
Yeah.
the table over. I'm mischievous. I almost pulled a cat. Um, this beer that we're about to review comes courtesy of you. You're over there.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about the beer and about the series, I guess?
It's Conclave Brewing. It is their Symbology series, which is this is the first one that they've released in 4 packs,
I
in
remember you
16-ounce
saying that,
cans, 4 packs.
yes.
But before that, it's a triple IPA series. They released one Imperial Stout.
Oh,
Um,
she got into something.
yeah. Um, and yeah, so all triple IPAs except for one Imperial Stout, and this is the first 16-ounce cans that they released, and I think um, they just put out another one, and I think they did that one also in 16-ounce cans. So yeah,
Nice.
this is a. Do you want to read the can and stuff?
No, I don't think there's not really much on there other than they're out of Raretown Township, New Jersey, right? Oh,
Oh
Raritan
well,
Town.
I didn't know if you wanted me to talk about say what the beer was and all that stuff.
Oh, you didn't even say what the beer was. You're right. I didn't think of that. I thought you did. Sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. So this is their Mabon or Mabon. I'm not exactly sure which one that is, but it's a triple IPA and it's 9%. And I don't know if your canned on date is more legible, but it looks like it
10,
10, right?
10 or 1016 maybe.
Yeah. So
Either way.
it's a little over a month either way.
Yeah. Let's pop it open. Yeah. Keith sent me a crowler of the Merkaba, which we did. I don't see the date on the review, but I know it was episode 1316, which was about 40-ish reviews ago. So someone else do the math. And it was awesome. I remember Keith was like, it's pretty old. Okay. And I was like,
Yeah,
how
it
old did you say
was.
this was? Because this beer was amazing.
Did I give that to you or did I send it to you?
Um, I don't remember. Maybe
I think
sent
I
it.
sent it to you.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
sent it because
And
you
I
only
think
given me beer the time you came down recently, and then the other like that was like during COVID, right, where you stopped by. I think it was like early morning too.
oh yeah. That was
That was forever ago.
that was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, time flies when you're doing beer reviews.
Yeah.
Is that thing
But
going
yeah.
on? Wow, and we did not plan it. We both have Tikus. I have a mini. Is your a regular or a mini?
Regular.
I got a mini. Still pretty impressive. It looks really pretty in the glass. It is like a really bright, sort of milky, yellowish orange.
Yeah. I don't have my light on, so it just looks like orange to me.
It looks orange.
Um,
How about a finger ahead?
yeah,
It's
mine's
sticking
just
around.
yeah.
Given the 9%.
Oh. I just gave it a swirl and got another like finger and a quarter. So
Nice.
yeah,
Want to get a nose?
sure.
Oh my god. There is just like overripened tropical fruit, papaya, mango. There's some type of citrus in there.
So Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews had a can of this, and I guess I didn't specifically say that we were going to do it together, so he reviewed it and posted it yesterday. Um, and there's one note that I remember because I watched the review because I was just like, oh, I watched it earlier today because I was like, oh, I'm not drinking this beer today, so whatever, I'll forget by the time.
Surprise.
And yeah. So there's only one thing I remember from from his review, and I am getting it, and you didn't say it.
Hold on. Nelson? Nelson, like white wine?
I get a little bit of that, but that wasn't what he said.
A little bit of like maybe vanilla or milk sugar?
Nope.
All right, just say it.
Melon.
Okay.
It kind of goes with the tropical fruit, but like I'm getting honeydew specifically.
I just had an idea for a live stream. We could do a Family Feud style beer thing. Like we take we do a beer that somebody already reviewed. One of us obviously watches it like that, and you go and I start saying the stuff, but all the correct answers are what the other reviewer said. So he didn't say melon. We'll workshop that after this one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. This smells really good.
Yeah, but I guess melon goes in with the tropical, right? Is melon tropical?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you could have definitely like some melons, like tropical melons. Yeah, it smells delicious. You want to get a taste?
Yeah.
I went to the right way. Yay, clink. Oh, that's because I'm on this side now. That makes sense.
Yeah. You always go that way.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Way more orangey than I would expect from the nose. But the melon is there too. There's more melon. I'm getting more of the melon on the palate.
Yeah, it reminds me of it kind of reminds me, you know, those I don't even know if they make them anymore or whatever, but the the frozen fruit stuff, and it came with like the melon balls.
Like you get like just like for like smoothies and stuff, just like regular frozen fruit.
Yeah, like bags of fruit, frozen fruit.
What kind of melon balls were those? Just like honeydew or cantaloupe?
They have both. Yeah, it does lean honeydew for me.
Yeah, there's a little bit more of that sweetness on the sort of the back palate. Wow. For 9, I forget this is 9% because it's.
Yeah, there's I get there's like little hints in there that it's a higher ABV, but it doesn't. But like for the way it drinks, I would be like, oh, it's like. I mean, it's 9%, but I would probably be like, oh, it's probably like 8 and a half.
Mouthfeel really full. It's almost on the verge of creamy. It's almost on the verge of creamy. But like on the right up front, you get hit with those tropical fruits, the melon, like the sweetness. It has a little bit of bitterness on the back end, but then for me, the interesting after it bitters off, I get more of like a sweetness on the front of my palate. I don't know how that works. Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy.
I don't know. This is their this is their top secret series that they don't tell anyone the hops, or at least as far as I know. They don't say the hops or anything like that.
So is it same grain bill for the triple IPA, at least not the stout, obviously? Is it the same grain bill and different hops, or is it just like they just try to make a better like a different triple IPA every time?
Yeah, I think they just. I don't know if it's an experimental thing or if they're just like, we're just going to make these triple IPAs and release them in crowlers and now 4-packs.
Yeah, I'd have to think like it probably was experimental, in the beginning with the crowlers, and then once they were like, I think once they probably like kind of had it dialed in, they were like, all right, I think we're ready to kind of put these out more to the masses. Just,
Yeah,
damn.
because they definitely. I mean, they're triple IPAs, so like there is a thread there, but all of them. I mean, I've only had a few, but like they don't all taste the same. So I'm assuming that it's they build each one from the ground up.
Yeah.
Assuming.
The last sip I got, just kind of like as it like bittered off, there was like more of that melon sweetness, like definitely like more honeydew. It could be because you said it, but it's just this beer is just it's awesome. I don't think I've had a bad Conclave beer.
Yeah. From what I remember, this is definitely the most interesting one. Like it's because like, you know, IPAs and double IPAs and triple IPAs, like they usually have just like a big citrus note and then they have like some other things. But this has citrus in it, but it's not like bigger than the other things. So it's
right.
So it's a little different than what I'm used to.
Yeah, it's up there with some of the best triples I've had.
Yeah. And one thing about like IPAs and stuff is like I get like this congestion thing, and I don't know if it's from like residual sugar or whatever, but this isn't giving me too much of that, which is
I get a little
nice.
bit of like the flumminess, a little bit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Because it's pretty sweet, but it's not doing that thing to me that like other seemingly less IPAs, seemingly less sweet IPAs and stuff sometimes do to me.
Yeah, and that's sort of what I like about it. It does have a high level of sweetness. So like if you like your more juicy IPAs, but there's also is that like bitterness at the back end. Like maybe if they, I don't know if I don't even know. I don't think so. Like I like it the way it is, but I can see maybe some people if they wanted it a little more, you could turn the bitterness maybe just a little bit up, but keep that level of sweetness. But regardless, this is a fantastic beer for 9%.
Is there? Do you get a sweet corn thing? Or like a creamed corn? Almost like an almost creamed corn?
I get like a creamy thing, like a creamy sweetness. I know what you're talking about. Cream corn,
Like
I could see it.
something.
It's definitely there's definitely this like creamy milk, sugary, lactose, vanilla-y sweetness there, which I highly doubt it's vanilla. Like I'm not. I doubt they're putting adjuncts in this. So I wonder if they are putting some type of milk sugar. But I guess do you have to if they put milk sugar in this? Would they have to say it has lactose in it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah. And I'm not sure. I know they have a couple beers with lactose in them, but I think it says if they. I think they put it on the label if it has it. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah.
Yeah, this series, I've only had two, and they're 2 for 2. So I would think if folks, and this is like a little over a month old, so it's still drinking great. So if they just release another one, folks, if you're on the fence, go pick it up. If this is still there, pick that up too. This is really good. Like these are fantastic. And this, and
Yeah.
you said that they once did an imperial stout. Was it like really early on, or?
No, I think it was over the summer. Maybe they did an imperial stout. Or maybe
So the series
maybe
isn't just triple IPA. It's supposed to be. Is it more like they're like test stuff, and then
I don't know. All of them have been triple IPAs except for that one. So,
and did you have it, the stout?
No, I didn't get it. This stuff sells out pretty much immediately. So
yeah, I was looking at their Instagram to see if I could find the hops, and it says limit 2 4-packs, pick up by Sunday by 6 p.m. Do not order if you're not able to get there. Name on the credit card used to order must match your ID, no proxies. So, yeah, I can see it's selling out. That's clearly people are just like going goo goo gaga over it. Yeah. But yeah, any final thoughts?
No, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's good. It's
awesome. And if you guys don't follow Keith, you're doing something wrong. So you need to go over to 93 Lumber, click the subscribe button, and then go watch all of his videos in a row. Just make a playlist and just watch them all in a row on repeat. Where else can we find you?
Instagram at 93 Lumber spelled out.
Nice. So yeah, if you're watching, obviously you're watching. I don't know why I said that. If you're watching, of course you're watching. If you're still watching this, then you're watching. Down in the comments, if you had this beer before, what do you think of it? Have you had anything else from the Symbology series? What's your favorite one? How's the stout if you had it compared to, I guess, a bunch of triple IPAs? Yeah. If anyone from Conclave's watching, I guess, like, is this just a series of random beers, but you've just decided to do one stout and a bunch of triple IPAs? I don't know. Conversation. Don't forget to check out nerdsense.net from their Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If those are things, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, those notification bells, and I'll link to Keith like right over. I'm terrible at the directions, like probably like right in the middle. And I'm Sean. That's Keith. That's Ozzy. And this is Nerdsense.
This is Nerdsense.
Cheers, dude.